Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another anime first impression video of spring 2024. Welcome once again. This is going to be on a series that released yesterday. The Banished former hero lives as he pleases. It is a series releasing on Crunchyroll, and this is where me saying this over and over again in every video makes sense why I say it. This one has 2 episodes released right now. Unless I mean that's what it says here. Yeah, there's episode 1 and 2 re-release on Crunchyroll, so you can watch both episodes right now. It is only subbed, but it is 2 episodes. Sometimes it's like a error they do, I guess, and sometimes it's just the series wants to release 2 episodes so that you understand the first episode is an introduction and the second episode is more of the beginning of the story. This one doesn't make sense to have 2 episodes out, so I don't know why it has 2 episodes already out, unless the second episode is blocked. I haven't tried watching it, but it does have 2 episodes out. So okay, let's talk about actually, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can find other first impression videos already here on my channel. I have about 3 or 4 already out, so go check those out. More to come today, more to come tomorrow, so make sure you're checking all these videos because I'm releasing them left and right this whole week and maybe next week as well. So if you're here for regular viewing videos like my manga reviews, anime reviews, those will recontinue in 2 weeks. I always do this. If you're new, I always do 2 weeks of first impressions just because I want to give it the attention that it deserves. So okay, let's talk about this one. The Banished former hero lives as he pleases. So it starts with a hero dying. It's a particular world. He has powers already, and talks about how heroes essentially are betrayed and they're sometimes very lonely people because they don't end up having the attention and love that they deserve because of the power that they and responsibility that they held. So he's killed for whatever reason, and he's reincarnated, and his goal now is to basically live a peaceful life. So we don't know this until later on in the anime, but in the beginning of the anime, he's being mocked by his brother, and then the king himself basically banishes him. He exiles him from the kingdom, says you're not part of the family anymore, and that's because he hasn't shown any leveling up of power. He hasn't shown any blessings from the gods and so on and so forth. So he's going to be useless for the royal family. So he is exiled, and later on we find out that he actually does have powers specifically from his previous life, but he has just been hiding them because he was born into a crappy family, and he realized that at a very young age is that the family that he was born into was not the best family. So on his way of being banished, he does bump into a princess who she herself is going to the borderlands because of a calling of trying to help a hero, right? Now she's being attacked. Her and her bodyguard, which is another girl, they're being attacked by some wolves made by sand, and there's actually not goblins. What's the right word? Well, I forgot the word, but this is essentially, as they kill them and destroy them because they're made of sand, they regenerate, and it's kind of hard to kill. So she's definitely struggling with these monsters, and they're about to lose and die, to be honest. And he shows up, our protagonist. I think his name is Alan, because she's yelling Alan, and she has had a crush on him since she was little. She's defending him from other people because they've bad mouth talked bad about him. Anyways, and he didn't defend himself because he was a little kid. He was actually an adult in a little kid's body, and probably could have said something about it, but didn't really care too much about the rumors. But she always defended him, so he knew that she had a good heart, which is why he bumps into it and defends her and saves her from these wolves. Now, they join forces. She notices that he has special powers, and he says, you know, he didn't want to show him to his kingdom, and he's being banished, and he's okay with it. He wants to have a peaceful life. So they, now feeling that they owe him a favor, that's the favor, I guess, that they give him, is that they're not gonna go into the kingdom. Then, oh wait, no, the prince actually is a lot more powerful than we expected him not to be. So but anyways, they go into a village, and then the second half of the episode starts. Essentially, they're looking for the hero, and they find her. It's the girl. She's the hero of this world. She's strong, but she's very much it's not airhead. She fights and throws herself into situations heads first, I guess, is the best way to express it, which means that she doesn't think about what she's doing. She just does to do. So this obviously is not a good thing, but this time she's trying to defend a village from a dragon. The village doesn't want to be defended. They just want to give sacrifices to the dragon. Now, the prince later on explains to the girls that probably what's going on is that the kingdom created this village specifically to give sacrifices to the dragon so that the dragon can then serve under the kingdom as protection to the borderlands, right? Which is a cruel way to treat people, but they're basically livestock and they understand what they are. So they just continue life living as they may, right? So, but they obviously is the wrong thing, so they go still and they go and fight this dragon. Now the dragon is very powerful. The hero herself tries to fight the dragon and she fails horrendously. She's not even able to put a scratch, and again, once about to die, Alan jumps in and saves the hero, and Alan then fights the dragon. Even though he kind of is like he's a cheater. He uses his victims as shields. So he like jumps around where he's like, if you hit me, you're gonna hit your friends too. So, but he still ends up killing him and destroying him. So yeah, happy ending. Doesn't really show what's gonna happen next. I'm gonna assume that they're gonna continue together as a group, because if you see the cover, he's with these girls together, so I'm gonna guess they're gonna continue in the Borderlands and just kind of have their own village together, but we'll just have to see. For now, it's a cute series. It's a good series. More action magic side than the romance side, though I thought it was going to be more romance, but it does seem like there's going to have some romance to it, and hopefully not a harem, but we'll just have to see. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel, give some love by content liking and sharing, and you guys can follow me on social media. Like always, guys, don't be strangers. See you guys.